I call on the representative from Candy, Ohio, Representative Baker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, officer, and members. Today we undertake one of the most important roles of our responsibilities entrusted to us by electing and selecting the Speaker of the House. Members, in this moment of deep division and polarization, the stakes have never been higher. The leader we choose must possess extraordinary qualities to navigate the challenges ahead of us today. This decision requires us to reflect on what defines a good leader and what qualities we must expect and insist on with a speaker. Qualities like civility that fosters respect and dialogue, trust that builds bridges and ensures integrity, wisdom to guide this body through complexity, inclusiveness that values every single voice, patience to endure these challenges ahead of us, and the grace to lead us with humility and strength. Members, I stand here today proudly to nominate Representative Lisa Demuth as Speaker of the Minnesota House. In this pivotal moment in Minnesota's history, Speaker Demuth is a leader who embodies these qualities. Her unwavering commitment to this situation and this institution, and her dedication and willingness to serve all of Minnesotans, makes her uniquely suited for this role right now. I firmly believe that she is called to do this in this moment, and as we stand here, I am reminded God has a plan for Lisa Demuth. She's meant to be here. Members, I urge you in joining me in electing Lisa Demuth as our next Speaker of the Minnesota House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Are there any seconds to the nomination? I recognize the representative from District 7A, Representative Eigel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, and fellow Minnesotans, it is my honor and privilege today to stand before you to second the nomination of Representative Lisa Demuth, whose leadership, experience, and unwavering dedication to our state make her the perfect candidate to serve as the next Speaker of the Minnesota House of Representatives. I would like to share a quote from history with this body and the people of Minnesota. A leader is someone who shows others how to live with virtue, not by commanding, but by example. That is the type of leader Representative Demuth is. She is a leader with experience, integrity, vision, and the ability to bring people together. Representative Demuth possesses all of these qualities, and she excels at bringing balance to the work we do here in the Minnesota House. She has a clear vision for a better Minnesota, a Minnesota that we make more affordable, safe, and build for our future. Yet, at the same time, she knows how to build consensus, ensuring that all voices are heard and respected. In today's polarized political environment, we need a leader like Representative Demuth who can navigate the complexities and move Minnesota forward. Lisa's leadership is also marked by a remarkable balance between listening and acting. She listens to the concerns of her colleagues, to the voices of the people she represents, and she works tirelessly to translate those concerns into meaningful legislative action. And perhaps most importantly, she knows when to lead boldly, taking a stand on key issues while remaining open to collaboration and compromise when necessary. In a time when we need someone who can unite, not divide, who can lead with purpose, not partisanship, and who can keep the needs of everyday Minnesotans front and center, there's no better choice than Representative Lisa Demuth. Her vision and message for Minnesota is one where all of us, from the Iron Range to the farmlands, from the suburbs to the cities, can thrive together. Her leadership will bring us closer to that vision, and I have no doubt that with her at the helm, the Minnesota House can be a place where progress, collaboration, and meaningful change can come about. Representative Lisa Demuth is a leader who understands that the path forward often requires balance, balancing boldness with collaboration, leadership with humility, and vision with pragmatism. A leader that shows others how to live by virtue. She will bring that balance to the Speaker's office, ensuring that this body remains a place where we can work together, find common ground, and make Minnesota a better place for all. So with great pride and confidence, I second the nomination of Representative Lisa Demuth to be the next Speaker of the Minnesota House of Representatives. I have no doubt that she'll lead with the wisdom, integrity, and balance that all Minnesotans deserve. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? Are there any further nominations? If not, I declare nominations closed. The nominated candidate for Speaker of the House, Representative Lisa Demuth. Clerk Pro Tem will now call the roll on the election of the Speaker.
Representative Acom. Representative Agbaje. Representative Allen. Allen, aye. Representative Altendorf. Altendorf, aye. Representative Anderson, P.E. Aye. Anderson, P.E. Aye. Anderson, P.H. Anderson, aye. Representative Backer. Aye. Backer, aye. Boehner. Bakeberg.
Demuth.
Bakeberg, Demuth. Baker.
Demuth.
Baker, Demuth. Bennett. Demuth. Bennett, Demuth. Berg. Bierman. Bliss. Bliss, Demuth. Burkle. Burkle, Demuth. Carroll. Chaw. Clardy. Coulter. Curran. Davids. Davids, Demuth. Davis. Davis, Demuth. Demuth. Demuth votes Demuth. DePel. DePel votes Demuth. Dotseth. Dotseth votes Demuth. Duran. Duran votes Demuth. Elkins. Engen. Engen votes Demuth. Falconer. Feist. Finke. Fisher. Fogelman. Fogelman votes Demuth. Franzen. Franzen votes Demuth. Frazier. Frederick. Freiberg. Gander. Gander votes Demuth. Gilman. Gilman votes Demuth. Gomez. Gordon. Gordon votes Demuth. Green. Greenman. Hanson R. Hanson J. Harder. Harder votes Demuth. Heinzman. Heinzman votes Demuth. Hemmingson Yeager. Herr. Hicks. Hill. Hiltsley. Hollins. Hortman. Howard. Hudson. Hudson votes Demuth. Hoyt. Hussein. Igo. Igo votes Demuth. Jacob. Jacob votes Demuth. Johnson P. Johnson W. Johnson W. votes Demuth. Jones. Jordan. Joy. Joy votes Demuth. Keeler. Cleavorn. Knudsen. Knudsen votes Demuth. Cagle. Katiza Watun. Kozlowski. Kosnick. Kosnick votes Demuth. Kraft. Krisha. Krisha votes Demuth. Lawrence. Lawrence votes Demuth. Lee F. Lee K. Liebling. Lily. Long. Mohammed. McDonald. McDonald votes Demuth. Meckland. Meckland votes Demuth. Moeller. Mueller. Mueller votes Demuth. Murphy. Murphy votes Demuth. Myers. Myers votes Demuth. Nadeau. Nadeau votes Demuth. Nash. Nash votes Demuth. Nelson. Nelson votes Demuth. Niska. Niska votes Demuth. Knorr. Norris. Novotny. Novotny votes Demuth. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll votes Demuth. Olson. Olson votes Demuth. Perez Vega. Perryman. Perryman votes Demuth. Pinto. Purcell. Quam. Quam votes Demuth. Rarick. Rarick votes Demuth. Ream. Rerauer. Rapinski. Rapinski votes Demuth. Ryer. Roach. Roach votes Demuth. Robbins. Robbins votes Demuth. Reimer. Reimer votes Demuth. Schumacher. Schumacher votes Demuth. Schultz. Schultz votes Demuth. Schwartz. Schwartz votes Demuth. Scott. Scott votes Demuth. Scott, Demuth. Censor-Murrah. Sexton. Sexton votes Demuth. Scraba. Scraba votes Demuth. Smith. Stevenson. Steer. Steer votes Demuth. Swedzinski. Swedzinski votes Demuth. Tabke. Torkelson. Torkelson votes Demuth. Van Binsbergen. Van Binsbergen votes Demuth. Vang. Vernig. Warwas. Warwas votes Demuth. West. West votes Demuth. Wiener. Wiener votes Demuth. Whitty. Whitty votes Demuth. Wolgamott. Zhang. Yu Akim. Acom. Agbaje. Boehner. Allen. Oh, it's not on here. Zeliznikar. Zeliznikar votes Demuth. Where did I leave off? Berg. Bierman. Carroll. Cha. Clardy. Coulter. Curran. Elkins. Frazier. Frederick. Freiberg. Gomez. Green. Greenman. Hanson R. Hanson J. Hemmingson Yeager. Herr. Hicks. Hill. Hollins. Hortman. Howard. Hewitt. Hussein. Johnson P. Jones. Jordan. Keeler. Cleavorn. Kegel. Katiza Watun. Kozlowski. Kraft. F. Lee. K. Lee. Liebling. Lilly. Long. Moeller. Knorr. Norris. Perez Vega. Pinto. Purcell. Ream. Rauer. Ryer. Sensor Murrah. Smith. Stevenson. Tabke. Vang. Vernig. Wogamot. Zhang. Joachim. Hiltsley. Mohamud. Allen. Allen votes Demuth. Altendorf. Altendorf votes Demuth. Anderson, P.E. Anderson votes Demuth. Anderson, P.H.
Anderson votes Demuth.
Anderson votes Demuth. Backer. Backer votes Demuth. Dotseth. Dotseth votes Demuth.
The results of the roll call on the election of the Speaker are as follows. Representative Demuth, 67 votes. And I therefore declare Representative Lisa Demuth duly elected Speaker of the House of Representatives for the state of Minnesota for the 25-26 session. Now I appoint the following members of the House to escort Speaker-elect to the rostrum: Jim Nash, Krista Knutson, and Jeff Backer. Now, as a member of the House and the Notary Public, I, Representative Paul Anderson, will administer the oath of office to the Speaker-elect. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties of the office to which you have been just elected to the best of your abilities? Do you so help you God?
I will. Members, I want to thank you for this incredible honor. I am deeply humbled by the trust that you have placed in me to serve as Speaker of the House in the state of Minnesota. Today I stand before you not only as a representative, but as a Minnesotan committed to working for the people who sent us here to do the work. Those of you that are elected officials here in this room know that we could not do this without the support of family and friends and those that encourage us. I'd like to thank my family for being here today. My husband, Nick, my mom, 3 of my kids, 4 of my grandchildren. Thank you. You know that the work is challenging to every elected official. The hours are long, the days are long, it is challenging, and then there are those times that it is encouraging and we get to do the work for the people of Minnesota. In addition to those that support us back home, we know that we could not do what we do without staff, and I am grateful for the staff that has chosen to go ahead and partner with us in this work, both partisan and nonpartisan. We could not do this without you, so thank you. To those members of the House of Representatives for this legislative session, thank you for your service and your dedication to your constituents. While we may not always agree, I do believe that each of us brings a unique perspective and a shared desire to make Minnesota a better place to live and to work and to raise a family. The Minnesota people are counting on us today, not for partisan victories or for political theater, but for real results that improve their daily lives. They expect safer communities. They expect strong schools. Minnesotans deserve and expect economic opportunities and a government that works efficiently and effectively. They expect us to listen and to collaborate and to deliver. And that is exactly what I intend to do as your Speaker of the House. We believe in strength and ingenuity of Minnesotans. Our job is to create that environment that allows individuals and families and businesses to thrive. That means keeping our government accountable and ensuring that every taxpayer dollar is spent wisely and empowering our communities to address their very unique challenges. But leadership also requires partnership. Whether it is investing into our infrastructure, addressing the workforce shortage, supporting our farmers, or protecting our most vulnerable citizens, these are the areas that we can and we must find common ground. I want to assure every member in this chamber, every member serving in the House of Representatives, that my door will always be open. I will welcome your ideas, I will welcome your concerns and your input. Together, we can build strong solutions that are balanced. Those solutions can be practical and fair, and they will be solutions that truly work for Minnesotans. In this role, I will work tirelessly to foster that culture of respect and civility here in this House chamber. We owe it to the people that we represent to debate passionately, but we also owe them the respect of agreeing that sometimes we do disagree. So let's focus on what unites us. Those things are a shared love for this great state and a desire to leave it better than we have found it. We can stay founded in shared purpose, and there is nothing with that we can't accomplish. Thank you again for this tremendous opportunity and the tremendous responsibility that it brings with it. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and to get to work, and together with each one of you for the future of Minnesota. So God bless you. May God bless the great state of Minnesota. Thank you.